Brilliance Audio presents Monster City, Murder, Music, and Mayhem in Nashville's Dark Age by Michael Arntfield, performed by Jonathan Davis. They called it the Rural Purge. It was in the fall of '71 when the network suits at all three major broadcasters, NBC, ABC, CBS, made it clear that they were cutting the cord on the flyover states, especially the South, especially Tennessee. That same fall season, the execs and corner offices summarily jettisoned all things countrified, the same shows that had been their bread and butter since the golden age of television. Serialized westerns, heartland dramas, and rural-themed comedies and variety series were the hardest hit. Viewers had grown weary, they thought, of wholesome entertainment and longed for more provocative and gritty urban content. For series that allowed them to protract the same violence and human misery they watched on the evening news into their living rooms every night as primetime entertainment. In a sense, the suits were right. The world had changed, and television had failed to keep pace. America was now more streets of San Francisco than it was Green Acres. But the Rural Purge was more than just a cabal of studio honchos in L.A. redrawing lines on the national television map. The choice to permanently pull the plug on nostalgic and good-natured television content, America's proverbial window into the modern world, was symbolic on a larger change, a new revolution on both sides of the Mason-Dixon line. It was a seismic shift in the nation's collective mood and awareness, a tilt toward the belief that such old-time sentiments were outmoded at best, corny at worst. The belief among cynics of the day was that an era of innocence had ended, or perhaps never even existed in the first place. For the most part, those same cynics were right. The city of Nashville, as the Tennessee state capital and America's beloved music city, at once bore the brunt of the rural purge and the perceived end of the same innocence. Many variety shows, as well as country and western-themed series, had been shot on location there from time immemorial. The then still popular Johnny Cash show, filmed at the iconic Grand Ole Opry, was among the first musical variety series to meet the axe. Others soon followed, including the intentionally campy and always tedious Hee Haw, which defied the odds and later managed to hobble along in the endless purgatory of syndication for another 2 decades. It would be nearly another 10 years before TNN, the Nashville network, rode the wave of mainstream popularity that was new country and put the city back on the television map. In the meantime, Music City was to do some purging of its own. It was the beginning of the end.